Instagram, Facebook, welcome. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Tuesday evening this week. Tonight, we are going to dive into 3 specific reasons as to why women should make resistance training a focal point of their exercise routine. And when I say resistance training, this comes in many forms, which is excellent and probably something you can take a deep breath and say, oh, thank God, I don't have to go be a bodybuilder or a powerlifter. When I refer to resistance training, this could encompass bodybuilding or powerlifting style training. It could encompass Olympic weightlifting. It could encompass CrossFit, your kind of traditional resistance training or single body part split approach you do at your local gym, like a Gold's Gym, an LA Fitness, a Planet Fitness, anything you have around you, something you do with dumbbells, or something you do with resistance bands. Basically, anything you are using, any kind of weight or resistance, and you're moving against that to challenge your muscles, to challenge yourself. That's what I mean when I say resistance training. If you want to do cycling, spin class, yoga, Pilates, bar, anything else like that, you absolutely can during the week. But what I'm going to discuss are benefits specifically related to any form of resistance training. And I encourage that you make resistance training a focal point, a very minimum of 2, but preferably 3 times a week. First and foremost, the reason I recommend this, what I want you to realize is that when you resistance train, you are specifically stimulating your muscle mass. And when you do that, you over time, as long as you're not in a significant or a chronic calorie deficit, start to build up this muscle mass. Now, not so fast. You're not going to put on 5 pounds of muscle next month. However, if you do, let me know the secret, because I'm still kind of working on putting some muscle on this guy. Anywho, you're not going to put on muscle very fast. Women have a significantly reduced amount of testosterone compared to men. You are likely only going to put on a few pounds of muscle per year, and that is if you are really diligently working on that, especially if you are one with more training experience and over the age of 30. So do keep that in mind. You can build muscle. You're not going to build muscle at a rapid rate. So don't be intimidated from regular resistance training. What's beautiful about having this muscle is, multiple things. Number one, it's beautiful. It's going to help you have that strong, sexy, toned, or defined look that you're going for. It's absolutely going to have a positive impact on your confidence levels as you tackle every day, tackle wearing your favorite shirts, blouses, pants, skirts, dresses, bikinis, etc. But moreover, it's actually going to increase the number of calories you burn per day. And what does that mean? Boom, more food just to maintain your weight, which is fantastic. So now we're burning more calories throughout the day, which allows us to eat more food, or actually it necessitates that we eat more food, maybe a couple extra tablespoons of peanut butter if you like, throughout the day to help you maintain that hard-earned physique. This comes in handy especially when you're trying to diet, because now your baseline calorie intake is higher, and when you do begin dropping calories at the start of your diet, you're not immediately faced with paltry portions just a few weeks in. You have plenty of calories to work with, so to speak, is how I like to describe it. Now, another benefit is when you do diet, now that you have this muscle mass, you don't have looking skinny fat after 12 weeks of diet. You actually have a very rock-solid physique that you're proud of. And again, you have that toned, defined, strong, sexy look about yourself that you can flaunt however you choose. Now, secondly, another very important reason that I strongly recommend a bare minimum of 2, but recommended 3 resistance training workouts per week is to capitalize on the positive impact resistance training has on your bone health. Now, women are at a significantly increased risk for osteoporosis, which is poor bone mineral density, poor bone strength, which leads to a slew of consequences, but most notably, you're at an increased risk for fractures and bone breakages as you age. Well, that just kind of sucks. Fortunately, resistance training actually has a direct positive impact on bone health. So by making resistance training a regular part of your exercise routine, you positively stimulate bone growth, bone strength, bone mineral density, and therefore have a tool on your side that you're using regularly to fight back against your increased risk for osteoporosis. Pretty cool. And now, when it comes to resistance training, like I alluded to in the beginning, there are many different forms, but do something you enjoy. I'm looking at a question right now. What can I do? What according is my best training plan? Awesome. So this goes into your question there. I cannot pronounce your Instagram name from afar because I can't see it very well. I'm getting old with the eyesight. However, first and foremost, do a form of resistance training that you enjoy. That is the form you are most likely to stick to. If you like CrossFit, do CrossFit. Ross, absolutely. If you like Olympic weightlifting, if you like bodybuilding, if you like doing your own thing and just moving some weight 3 to 4 times a week, go do that. Choose something you enjoy so you can reap the benefits for the long term. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a bare minimum of 2 times a week, recommended 3 times per week. So you could easily choose 3 separate days, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to get resistance training in, and that leaves you a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday to squeeze in 3, 4, maybe even 5 of your preferred form of exercise, which may be endurance-based, such as cycling, running, swimming, or triathlon or Ironman event training. Again, there are so many possibilities and a myriad of ways to integrate multiple forms of training. I do recommend you pay very close attention to your recovery. Try to schedule a complete active recovery or off day each week, and make sure you do taper intensity and volume throughout your training blocks appropriately so that you do continue to recover well and can be in this for the long haul. Questions, comments, concerned, send me a message, comment below Facebook. I'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. If you have anything you'd like me to talk about in the future, please don't hesitate to reach out and tell me, and I'll get right on it. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow.